Okay, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Press Play. I'm your host, JJ48, and tonight we are continuing with The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Last week we had been working on getting some gratitude crystals, doing some mini games. I think we may be ready to advance the quest a little bit. Looking at stuff, we need to advance the quest a little bit before we can get to some of the last ones. So let's go ahead and see what our next step is. Where were we on our quest? Fee, tell us. Okay, Fee, what's our objective? There's a 95% probability that the Gate of Time in the Sealed Temple will lead to Zelda's current location. I recommend you activate the Gate of Time using the power of your newly enhanced sword. Current session playtime, 7 seconds. Or, actually, that might be 7 minutes, because I did start the game up before I actually started streaming. So. Alright, so I think the Sealed Temple is that's placed in Faron Woods, if I'm not mistaken. That's the big cloud. We want to go that way. Green light. I don't think we've been to Faron Woods since we got our new dowsing ability, so maybe if we have an opportunity, we can find more goddess cubes down here too. Okay. Alright, where are we going? Behind the temple, sealed grounds. Let's just... It looks like that's going to be right next to the temple entrance. The side entrance. Okay. Good, we got an ornamental skull. Seems like maybe not the best choice to just drop down right in the middle of a bunch of bokoblins, but at least we took them out pretty easily. At some point I should probably start actually using these beetles for something. Even if we're not... If we don't really need to enhance the potions a lot, it might be fun just to go ahead and use some. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. We want to go this way. These butterflies indicator of anything over here, or are these just... No. No. Okay, you're non-blessing butterflies, I guess. Okay, just rocks. For some reason, the texture on those made me think they look like nuts or something. Oh, here's some butterflies, maybe. Whoa, I think my heart stopped. This is it. Do we need to get you some medication or something? Discovery of a lifetime. There's no mistaking it. This symbol must mark one of the goddess walls left for the hero by the goddess. Okay. I came across an ancient volume in the course of my research. Want to know what it had to say? Sure. Arrow in repose. Ye who yearns to strike targets from afar, draw this shape so that it may be known. Well, that's what's written there. Does that mean anything to you? Yeah, I think we know what to do there. See, we come up to the wall. And we draw an arrow in repose, lying down. Oh, there we go. Sweet Goron! So that's what the ancient writing meant by striking targets from afar. Yeah, an arrow. Did that not clue you in? For helping me out with my research, I would like to give you a little something. Hey, cool. We got a piece of heart.
Hey.
The magical power of the goddess walls returns after a little time has passed, so come by and help me with my research again sometime, okay? Okay, so saying come back again when the walls recharge. Wow, you retreated over there rather quickly. Yeah, we'll definitely come back when the wall's recharged and see if we can help you with some more research. Hmm. Examine this. Ah, your sword! There can be no doubt the sacred flames have purified this blade. Well done, that sword holds tremendous power. That power is a sacred force. It is a divine power left to us by the gods of old, the same power that is spoken of in the Ballad of the Goddess. To look upon you is to see that same great power now flowing through you and the sword you carry. Come, you must now open the gate of time. Now that the sacred force dwells within your blade, strike the gate of time with the skyward strike, and it will surely awaken. Yeah, there's the crest there. Climb upon the pedestal and show the gate your sword's power. I want to look first. First, Bruce, do you have anything to say? Yo, saw the rail track I put up outside, eh? No, did you do something outside? Let me go out and check, see if we can do that. What's it for? You'll see before long. Yeah, I want to see if Bruce did something outside. We came in the wrong entrance. We didn't get to see what was going on. Oh. Yeah, there's definitely something going on up here. Oh, there's a ramp up. This... This looks like a catapult. We have... It's on rails all the way around. Okay. Well, you've definitely been busy, Bruce. I'll give you that. Intrigued. Okay, she's got an eye on the back of her cloak. It's not quite the same as a Sheikah eye. It's at least not like we're used to. I'll say the cloak makes her look a lot larger than she is. Than she actually is. And I have to wonder just how much hair you need to be able to braid it up and then turn it into a pendulum after wrapping it around your head a bunch of times. It must have been an incredibly long hair before that. So, alright. So we've got our crest here. Actually, we have all these, like, gear-type mechanisms, or decorations all around. This doesn't really strike me as like a mechanical sort of thing, but I guess maybe that's tying into the Gate of Time. Was there some kind of gear imagery? Maybe there was. And we have these symbols that just kind of disappear upwards. They just go to the very top of the stone and then disappear at different points. And then the broken top there... Well, the broken top makes it look like these are rising and then kind of disappearing. I wonder... Maybe that's meant to be sort of symbolic, like it's rising and then they're disappearing into the flow of time or something. Alright, let's see what happens here. No, we don't even need to do a strike, just need to lift it up. No, I fear the seal has given way once again. That terrible beast is awakening even as we speak. Oh, okay, so that's not the gate doing it. It is likely that the monster reacted to the sacred power given off by your sword. I wish it had not happened. There was no other way to open the gate. So it goes. You must imprison the beast once again. Alright, bring it on. This is what I've been waiting for. It's time to break out my new toy. Trust me, that flabby bag of teeth doesn't stand a chance. Well, what are we waiting for? I'm heading out there. Oh, Groose was preparing for a fight. You know anything about Groose's plan? The beast is awakening from its slumber. Must seal the beast away once more. Okay. I'll probably have to try to keep Groose from getting into any trouble. Hey! Try not to drool on your shirt as you stare at this amazing super weapon I've been working on. I call it the Groosinator. Leaves you speechless, doesn't it? That's only natural. You wouldn't believe how much time I put into building this beauty. Here, check it out. First, I got all the fences cluttering the area out of the way. I laid down rails for her to run on. All by myself, of course. I don't know what came over me. I had no clue I had talent to make something like this, you know? Somehow, you just tell me where you want me to place... Anyhow, you just tell me where you want me to place my shots, and I'll put a hurting on that ugly monster. I don't care how beefy you are. I'm bound to stumble for a few minutes after taking one of my big bombs to the body. I was going to say that even one of these will... Even the monster will be hurt by this. God, though, that monster showed up a smidge sooner than I was expecting. There are a few final adjustments I gotta make before she can move on the rails I put down. I'll call out to you when she's ready for action. Till then, do whatever you can to hold off that beast. Okay. Guess we're just playing sidekick to Groose now. Alright, the avocado awakens. It's got hands now. I don't think it had hands the first time, did it? You're imprisoned. Look at that. Seems like our ugly friend grew itself a pair of hands. Great timing. Hope it knows how to catch, because my machine has a mean right arm. Which is all loaded up. I'll let you know. Until then, do what you need to do to stop it. Okay. Fall down. I was going to say there's holes in the ground that maybe we can dive into, but maybe those are just the vents. What the... You're not going to climb, are you? Hey, the machine's all loaded and ready to smash. If that flabby sack of teeth tries to climb the wall, I can blast it off from here with the bomb. When you want some backup from me, just send me the signal with... up. Okay. Yeah, up would be good. Don't let it climb. Set for Bruce to explode into action. Just the machine's position and aim at the target. Oh, we get to aim it. Okay. To finish aiming, press A to launch the bomb. If it hits, you'll stun the scaly symbol. If you forget the controls, press 2. Okay. Ah, she packs a mean punch, doesn't she? Tell you, I was in love the first time I pulled this lever. Start loading her back up with another bomb, so keep beating on big guy till I give you the signal. Okay. Oh. Skyward Strike. What was it? Oh, I just need the right angle. There we go. Oh yeah, Bruce might be able to get it to, he'll get it to pause just momentarily. So we can go after its feet. Okay. Its arms kind of seem to keep blocking our way to the head. Can't. Under its armpit there. There we go. Oh. Bruce, can you stop it when it's doing this? Oh. Okay, move too fast. Okay, we need to lead it a bit more when it's doing that. Okay, stop, you monster. Yeah, better listen. I don't know if Bruce's shot would have stopped it anyway, but definitely wouldn't have done it when we just completely missed. I guess we could be moving left and right along the track. Might be able to give us better angles. Ones and back are the easy ones, so. Ow. Ah! No! Ah. Okay, Okay, let's try to get ahead of it, then we'll have Bruce shoot it. This is the third time it's fallen. Is this going to be third time's the charm? No! Okay. I think we're going to have to jump off. And then go behind it. Oh man, it's getting close to the top. I just noticed that's the scale. It's the lower left. Is this death throws? Okay. Now, strike the ceiling spike with a skyward strike and restore the seal quickly. Yay, we sealed it. Hey, nice work there. Of course, you couldn't have done it without me, but no need to thank Bruce. I know I saved your tail. Now let's get that Gate of Time thing up and running. I'll go on ahead. I think Bruce has gotten a lot friendlier now that he's kind of found a purpose. Seems to kind of come to terms with the whole not being the main hero thing. So I'm sure the imprisoned is now defeated forever and we'll never have to deal with him again, so we'll just forget all about it. This way. Didn't mean to get that out. So, all right. It seems you were successful in imprisoning the monster again. You have my thanks. As do you, Bruce. I do not wish to dwell on what may have happened if you two hadn't been here. Oh, you give me too much credit, Granny. You were the one who got me to stop feeling sorry for myself and put my energy into doing what I could to help. I did what was necessary to get you to realize your full potential. You must wonder just what it is you've been fighting out there in the Great Pit. There is much I could tell you, but suffice to say, it is the root of the evil we face. When you pass through the Gate of Time, you shall learn more. We may seal it and reseal it into its prison 1,000 times, but it will always shatter the bonds that confine it. Such is its awesome power. We must destroy it at its source, or suffer this fate again and again. There is no time to lose. Hit the gate with a skyward strike. Come on already, charge that sword of yours with that sacred force stuff Granny was talking about and sap the Gate of Time. Right on, Granny. Indeed. Now go to the gate. Okay. Oh, we're gonna get to play Tetris? Oh, I broke it. Okay. Oh, it's a transformer. Wait, is that a giant hidden Mickey? We've got the 3 goddesses symbols. Almost looks like music. In between the goddesses symbols, it looks like music, music staff. Notes on it. Do not fear. This is what we have waited for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. Standing before you is a path that transcends the flow of time. It is a portal to the past, to the very place where Zelda now waits. Go bravely. If everything is as I suspect, the reunion with Zelda you fought so hard for lies beyond this gate. Nah, don't worry about me. I'm gonna hang back here. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit, and Granny here keeps yapping on and on about how we never know when it might bust free again. Someone's got to stick around and guard the place. Might as well be me. Besides, if I'm not here, who's going to look out for the old girl? And you know what? Nah, forget about it. When you see Zelda, tell her I said, what's up? Okay, I'll do that. Whoa. Okay, those teeth look like they're going to be a little hard to walk on, though. Oh, maybe not. Temple of Hylia.
Hey!
At last, I've been expecting you. You are doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will come to be known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. Okay, so this is the past version of where we just were, basically. Makes sense. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here, the goddess Hylia has only just sealed away demise. And little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skyloft. It is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past. You'll have many questions, but for now you must proceed back through the great doors behind you. It is there that the person you've risked life and blood to defend waits for you. Let's take a look at this past version of the temple real quick. I mean, not sure there's really too much that we were missing. Although it's interesting, she said that not much time has passed since the goddess defeated Demise and sent basically made Skyloft into a flying island. And yet, here's one of the Loft Wings. So, does the knowledge and reverence of Loft Wings predate Skyloft, then? Got some kind of winged things up there. Yeah, look, there's Loftwing heads all over the place. Loftwing statues. Can't go out the side. Can't go out the front. Can we dig in here? No. Okay. That looked like the kind of hole we might be able to dig down into. But I guess we're far enough in the past that we're before digging was invented or something. So. Alright. Guess we can get a better look at the wheel if we want as well. Okay, in between the goddess symbols, we have these look like music staves. Not sure what this thing on the top is, but then here in the middle, these definitely look kind of like notes. We even have like open ones and closed ones, quarter notes and half notes, maybe a whole note there. Playing a chord. And that symbol was on the blocks that assembled themselves into the gate. That's the symbol we drew to seal up the imprisoned. See, I'm not sure. Not sure all the significance of those, but it definitely seemed like they probably have significance. And then down here, I kind of wonder what was in all these holes. So we've got the Triforce with some shining radiance coming off of it. We have the crest down here. So interesting, we have the crest and the Triforce, but here they're not together. Here it's the crest down below, and then the Triforce on its own up here. And then... Oh, okay, got a little too close. Not sure what that picture was supposed to be, the last one we saw. It's Zelda! You've come so far. I'm glad you made it. I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. We've traveled very far from home to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king, known as Demise, have not yet healed. All the fairy tales about that war we heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appear to be all too real. I think it's time you learned the whole story. Let me try to explain. The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They called it the Triforce. Okay. So the three creator goddesses are now called the old gods? Or is the old gods more encompassing term? Something. Okay. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. This floating rock became the new home of our people. In time, it came to be known as Skyloft. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. Okay, that's right. So Skyloft was first before sealing Demise, because the purpose of Skyloft was to get the people out of the way so that so that Demise couldn't hurt them. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia had suffered great injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised 2 separate plans and set them both into motion. Okay, I'm not sure Link is following any of this. He's the hero of courage, not the hero of following lore plot. First, she created Fi. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose: to assist her chosen hero on his mission. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. She made this sacrifice, as you have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by gods, all of its power could never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form. You've probably figured it out by now, haven't you? I wouldn't count on that, Zelda. Link really isn't all that bright. We've seen that time and time again. You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda, I am the goddess reborn as a mortal. The day of the ceremony, Girahim's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by the old woman who lives in the sealed grounds. I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa, an agent of the goddess, led me here to the past. All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. Okay, before I forget, don't mean to interrupt. Bruce says, "What's up?" You know, he was thinking about you. He did help out, so continue. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. But even in his hideous state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. Link does not look like he's following at all. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here in this time and place, to sustain the seal as best I can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. I must maintain the seal that Hylia, rather that I, created so long ago, and keep it strong for as long as I'm able. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose. God has created Fi and the great blade she's part of for very specific reasons. For the task of standing against Demise in the monstrous form he now assumes rests solely on your shoulders. Back in our own time, you've already driven him back into his prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that. During your long journey, you've grown so much. You learned wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. Sort of. You gain power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. And by overcoming the trials set before you by the goddess, you found true courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. Okay, so this is a little bit different than the normal formula that we've established. We had in previous games, Link was just the hero of courage, kind of going back to almost like the original in the original Legend of Zelda, where each Triforce could be gained individually. With now Link being able to, like, okay, you mastered all three pieces, so you can claim the Triforce. And I assume we actually get a chance to do that. Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels, you have found wisdom, power, and courage, and for this I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. Yeah. So we not only get to see a Triforce mark, which we've seen before on previous links, but as far as I could tell, all three of the triangles were shining the same intensity. There wasn't one of them marking him as being specifically hero of courage or something. This is the hero of I guess the entire Triforce. So the mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend, and that within you dwells sacred power. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, draw your sword. And just be careful you don't swing it. Hey, that looks like the Master Sword. The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has at last achieved its ultimate form. Yeah, it looks a bit better with the wings sort of spread out on the crossguard there. The sword is now imbued with the mythical power to drive back demons, and only JJ48 may wield it. Before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in this world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield its might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow, I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortal beings of the land. Which brings us back to you. To face demise and give the land hope, Goddess Hylia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself so that you could wield that supreme power. And so Hylia, and so I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger without even a moment's doubt. I used you. Kind of having a late Dumbledore moment here, aren't we? Can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all of this. But you have to understand, this is a war, and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. All that may be well-intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep for thousands of years. Okay, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. Until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. While it's true that I am highly reborn, I'm still my father's daughter and your friend. I'm still your Zelda. When Demise is finally gone, there will be no more need for the seal that binds him, and then I'll be able to wake up. So I'm going to ask you a favor, Sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time, when all of this is over, will you come to wake me up? Of course, I promise, or I will. Not much of options there. Yeah, of course. I think it would have been funny if they would have just had like a no option. Okay. Continuing the Zelda tradition of being trapped in a crystal, although this time it's of her own free will. Also, having a Zelda that's sleeping for thousands of years until Link can come wake her up, it's kind of reminiscent of the story of Zelda 2 as well. It could be coincidence, but I'm seeing a bunch of parallels to previous Zeldas. I'm wondering if these might be some deliberate references. So, hey, Zelda's asleep. She says, wake her up in a couple thousand years, after Demise is defeated. I see you've said goodbye. Now you must keep the promise you made to her. You must find the Triforce. Return to your time. There is work to be done there. Do not fear for Zelda. I will watch over her here. Go now and fulfill your destiny. Did we see before? Man, she's got the Sheikah eye on her forehead. She's got the Sheikah. She's got like a teardrop tattoo and dots that kind of look like the Sheikah eye on her left eye. And yeah, on her forehead, I think, is the eye that I'm familiar with. It's got 3 dots. And then the one on her dress is like 5 dots. The one over her eye has 4 dots. I'm curious if there's any significance to the number of dots there. But on the one hand, it seems like there's probably a more efficient way to come here and get the story. But I guess we did need to get the crest on our hand, and it was good to see Zelda before she started her nap, so. Get to head back to our own time. Which kind of makes me wonder. It seems like traveling through time is really a sort of a theme in a lot of Zelda games. Link seems to do it quite a lot. So you've returned. Then you know everything. On the other side of that gate, Zelda waits, suspended in a sleep without end. But do not despair, for she is still alive and well. True to legend, the Triforce is the one thing with the power to vanquish Demise. It is thought to have been hidden within Skyloft by the goddess. Sadly, that is all we know of where it rests. All other clues to its whereabouts have been lost to the ages. You have likely come to the same conclusion, but I will spell it out just the same. The key to finding the Triforce must be in Skyloft. Go now, find the Triforce. Oh, whoa there, hold up. There's something I gotta tell you. Yes, I passed your message on, Groose. She didn't say anything directly, but I'm sure she meant to. It just was kind of preoccupied. So, Zelda, how's she holding up? Was she okay when you saw her? Actually, she's great. Yeah, she's doing fine. Um, Found out she was actually a goddess, so I'm sure that's probably a bit of a weight on her mind at the moment, but, you know, otherwise, she seemed fine. She was. Oh, good to hear. But she's still stuck there until this whole mess blows over, huh? I've made up my mind. I'm not going back. Stay right here with Granny. Ah, don't look so bummed out. Do I look sad? Nah, I'm doing what I want to do. I don't know how to explain it. Got this feeling in my belly that there's work to do here. Someone's got to watch that big ugly monster, and someone's got to make sure Granny's doing all right. It ain't as action-packed as what you're doing, but maybe this is my destiny. Know what I mean? Besides, it's not so bad here. Living up in the sky was okay, I guess. Don't you just love the way it smells down here? What? That's not weird to say. Check it out. Zelda and Granny have brought life back to the land here. Bet even the weakest sapling could grow into one beast of a tree in soil like this. Brighten this place up a little, too. I'm sure it'd take a few years for it to grow, but as far as I'm concerned, we got nothing but time. It's weird to say out loud, but that's just how I feel right now. So yeah, you know, when you get back to Skyloft, do me a favor and let people know I'm doing okay down here. Colin and Stritch might get a little emotional since they look up to me, but you tell them I'm happy, okay? Oh, yeah, Colin would probably want me to, like, he hasn't told me this himself, but I'm betting he'd want me to ask, do you mind if he has your room, if you're not going back? Thanks. Okay, I'm getting to see Groose kind of mature as a character a bit here. I wonder if it also kind of plays into the whole, I think we've commented before how, so I'm not sure if it's been on stream or not, about how, with the whole school thing and a lot of the little romance subplots, we have a lot of high school drama stuff going on. Groose's character seems to kind of play into that as well, in that I've seen a lot of, like, in Japanese manga and anime where you'll have a tough guy sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a ruffian, even tough guy, like gang member, bully kind of character, rather antagonistic, but then shows he's got a bit of a soft spot, really grows, and then for some reason, a lot of them, it has to do with finding like a granny character, and then for some reason just getting really protective of a granny character that they bond with. So I don't know. It's showing like everybody has like that soft spot for a matriarch. So okay, so yeah, we're heading up to Skyloft, right? Right, but you're not, but I am. Clues to finding the Triforce are in Skyloft. Go forth and find the Triforce. Okay, can I take this statue out of here, or do I need to find one outside? Okay, we're gonna have to find one outside, which again makes sense. There's a roof over our head here, but actually, I'm just kind of curious. Can I go back through the gate of time? Or I can. Is there any benefit to doing so? Not fear for Zelda, I will watch over. Okay, we've already said that. Get in. No, I can't. I guess it makes sense. Zelda's already asleep. Don't need to bother her. Is that a skull? And it's similar to the head up there, but there's just something about that looks more skull-like. Can't go out that door. Why can we even come to the past here? Oh, I wonder... Groose said something about a sapling and taking a long time to grow. I wonder if maybe we can find... Maybe we'll be able to find something, find a sapling, bring it to the past, and plant it here. And then in the present, Bruce will be able to have a nice big tree. Okay, oh, can't go through on that side. So. Okay, where are we going to find a sapling to plant? And I guess before we head back up to the sky, let's see if we have any goddess cubes to find. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to speak to you. I mean, not that I dislike speaking to you, it's just that since you've already said something, you seem to just keep repeating the same thing. Goddess cube dead ahead. Oh, is the wall? The wall's not back yet. Well, is there something different about your sword, or is it just me? Either way, bud, you got to get rid of those bad guys down there. Yo, bud, even at a time like this, I never stop thinking about my research. Over time, the power of the goddess walls is restored. When that happens, I'd like your help with my research again. Yeah, we'll, actually, maybe we'll come back here after getting Seriously? I just killed one of your buddies and you guys are just gonna ignore me? Are you guys just thinking like, okay, maybe if we take no notice of him, he'll go away? They definitely don't seem to be swarming me. Like they normally would. Huh. That is bizarre. Okay. I want to make sure we don't go past it, but... Oh, of course, it's beeping a lot. It's leading us to the exit. Okay, now that we're here... Yeah, because it's leading us to the exit, and the exit was close. There's one there. Was there one over here? There is also one over there. So we have at least two we need to find. Okay. Okay, good. Got an amber relic. Okay, oh, is this the one in the tree that we needed the claw shot to get? Okay, there's two over here. Okay, one in the tree, one further that way. Which may be over in the temple or something. Okay, up there. Okay, we can see it. How do we get up there? There's a claw shot thing up here. Let's see if that'll... That was... No, okay. I'm gonna have to go around. up. So we got there. We can walk over from this. So how do we get up there? Excuse me, buddy. No offense, I just want to make sure you're not gonna... Sorry, I just want to make sure you're not gonna attack me while I'm out and about here. Okay, so we need to... Kind of looks like we need to go into the tree and then come out. Is that an exit? No, that's just a spiral. Maybe we need to drop down, go to the top of the tree, and then drop down where the keys are. That probably would get us down here, and then we'd walk across. Okay. Maybe that's what we need to do. Just to be sure. Make sure to put a marker right there, so that when we're at the top of the tree, we know which side we want to drop down on. Let's see. Okay. I wonder, is this tree like part mangrove or something? Because I feel like most trees probably wouldn't do so well with their entire root system just soaked in water. And trees need water, but they don't need that much. And they... Okay, let's... Okay. This. Okay. Made it out. I think we're on the... Yeah, we're on this side of the tree. I think we're gonna have to go around this way. Get back around to that side. Ooh, birds. Birds. Oh, that's right. Cheery. We've already heard about cheeries. Okay. There's a blue one, too. Can I get both you guys together? There we go. Got one bird feather. Okay, did we get a blue bird feather as well? No, the other one seems to have just disappeared. Okay, and then those ones flew off. Okay, well, at least we got one. Let's... no. Go. Ah. Ah. Ow. Oh, birds are back. Oh, they're... Okay, that platform's there. We could have dropped down on it. Okay. I was going to say, that seems like a long way to go without an endurance. Okay. I just realized there's decorations on the net itself. Is this a sapling we can plant in the past? No. Okay. So if we get over to that one, we can get to there. Oh, birds are back. But let's take you out first. Actually, I just want to... I wanted to try to lock on. So I can ask Fee. No. But I can't ask Fee while we're in shooting mode. Do this. Okay, there we go. Waltula. Found mostly in ivy and on walls, you can expect this creature to approach when it senses your presence. This beast lives on other creatures' bodily fluids. A fully grown Waltula is several orders of magnitude more dangerous than a young Waltula. Okay. So, defeated 18 so far. Guess we can make it over to that platform. And then we can... Alright. Now we can deal with some more of these Waltulas. Man, the place is crawling with them. That's right, we got like a shotgun effect. Oh, no, we want, Hey, if you guys could stop just a moment. 4 Deku Hornets. Okay, nice. I have more of these than any others, I think, just because it's easier to catch them than to just get stung by them. Or, well, better to catch them than get stung by them. Okay, how are we... We have like a scatter shot and we're still managing to miss. Okay. Oh, sure, there's an endurance thing. Stamina. Blob. Okay. Okay, so there... That's not to put that directly over the thing. I think the part sticking out must be just around the corner there. Yeah, we're not jumping down just for that. Okay. Thank you. Glad it works on the wooden shield guys as well. Okay, we're on the other side again. Okay, but now we're just on a ramp up, so I think this will end up going past the right place. Yeah, see, that's where the... Oh. Yeah, this even... Yeah, this even has a little spot here. I bet we do a little diving mini game. A little skydiving mini game from here. Alright, so let's... Okay, we didn't do... It didn't go into skydiving mode like I thought it would, but we still managed to make it out here, so okay. Good, got one of those. Just in case it's not clear, when we're walking on the tightrope, we're doing this to help Link go back and forth. It's probably reversed because I'm seeing the camera head on and Link we're seeing from the back, but... So, alright, so there's one over there. And there's one there. I think that's probably headed like through the way to the temple. It's going to be either in the temple or down near it. So let's go to this one first. Any news from you? So, the water dragon has found you worthy, has she? You are full of surprises. Okay, thank you. More birds. Haven't caught a bluebird yet. I want to catch a bluebird. I know we need bluebird feathers for stuff. Bluebird feather. Very few small birds possess this sky blue plumage, making these feathers extremely rare. Yeah. Nope, okay. Need to put the net away before trying to fight him. That would be helpful. Okay, so does Fee say anything different about the bluebirds than the normal ones? Or is it just the drops that are different? This bird is a cheery, okay. So, even the blue ones just says the same thing. Let's go ahead and catch another one over here. Hey there. Okay, the circle's still pretty small, so it's going to be a ways away. Okay, this way. Okay, another transition area. Okay, so I mean, there's one there, but maybe it wasn't leading us to the gate. Maybe I wasn't supposed to go through the gate. It's kind of what it's seeming like. Okay, let's try using our map. So, okay, because it's not. It's showing this way, but that's not like super bright and really repeating like it would be if it wanted us to go that way, would it? But if there's nothing else there... Well, we know there's one that seems to be over by the temple. Let's go that way first. Maybe we might come back to this one later if it's... So I have... One theory is that it could just be one that... I'm missing something on how we're supposed to get to it. But the other possibility is that it could be something that... No. Maybe it's that, like, both of these are actually tracking the same one. It's just finding, like, 2 different ways to get there or something. Seems a little odd, because I don't think that really connects over to the Florian area, but... Can't really get up there easily. So... But we know there's one over this way. And once we get this one, we can probably return to the sky and get a move on there. Get a good swing there. Okay, through here, just as I was expecting. I'm kind of surprised with these blue guys, even though we have a super powered sword, it still takes 2 hits to kill. Okay, so there's one there. Okay, it's still pointing to one back the way we came. So, yeah, seems like there's definitely... On my way, I want to get away from these things. I don't want to spend time catching them at the moment. What? You guys are still following me? Oh, go away. Fine. Ha! That'll learn you. Now you're gonna be components and medicine. Okay. Am I seeing a little bit of it there above the crest? Is there like a wall there and it's behind it? It certainly seems to be up there, however, wherever it is. So how do we get up there? Yeah, I know it's there. Is there like a hookshot target? Is there some vines we can climb? Or hookshot onto? Oh, that mess of vines there. I bet we can hookshot onto that. Claw shot. Can you seriously not get that with the claw shot? Here, I bet the beetle can get it. Yeah, beetle got it, no fuss. Okay, so now we want to get up there. Could we just... Now we are going to need the claw shot for this. Here we go. Okay, we'll try one more time to find the other goddess cube. We know it wants us to go back to the... Oh, stop. Go after those. Go after the chews. Ah, you guys can't transition map spaces like I can. I'm hoping. I think I only just now realized. Have we had any cuckoos in this game? Any of the chickens? We've been seeing birds all over the place, but I don't think. I think this might be one of the first 3D Zeldas not to have cuckoos in it. I guess I forget if Wind Waker had them or not. Yeah, this is definitely leading us to Lake Floria. Okay. Yeah, it's come to think of it, I'm not sure that Wind Waker had cuckoos either. I know we had pigs, and I know they had the seagulls that we could take control of with the fruit, but it's like you're leading us back this way. Is this a bombable wall, maybe? No. No, because it goes right back there. Wait a second. Is there still another one back by the temple? There's a lot more of these than I thought. Okay, let's see, let's just see if we can get back to this statue and help now. I wanted to see if he had anything to say about Groose and Impa and the old lady. So we'll leave the rest of the goddess statues for another time. And we'll just try to head back to the sealed grounds and then up to the sky. It's that way. I'm not sure if we've... I'm also not sure if we've asked Fee about this Goron guy. His name is Gorko, an archaeologist of the Gorons. He travels the land researching its history. Okay. Simple and straight to the point. does look pretty cool from the side. Name and other information are unknown, but signs indicate that this individual is extremely aged. I detect no danger from her aura. Signs indicate that she is here to protect the temple. This is Groose, a somewhat vain and stubborn individual, but pure of heart. He also attends the Knight Academy Master. Previously, he attempted to intimidate everyone in his vicinity, but after seeing you fight, Master, his attitude has changed considerably. I almost have to wonder, with Groose saying he kind of wants to stay on the surface, and his emphasis on power and with his red hair, I kind of want to associate Groose with the Gerudo. Even his name, having the Groose, Gerudo. But at the same time, that I'm not sure that really fits, since I don't know how that would work with the Gerudo. How you get like Groose starting the Gerudo or something, but then the Gerudo being like an all-women tribe. Or not completely all women, they're just considered all women because the males are only born like once every 100 years or so. But, her name is Impa, a calm and collected individual. Receiving her orders from the goddess, she protects Zelda. She's a female warrior with a mission. Okay. Sorry, Impa, just wanted to come back and hear Fee give a little bit of Fee's take on everybody. I guess Zelda was pretty much entirely just a cutscene, so I'm not sure there was really a chance to hear Fee talk about her at all. Alright, so we want to go up to... There's lots of birds here. Where is a statue? Get statues around this way. Or up that way. Either way, we're going to want to use Groose's Groosinator track. This does seem very solidly built and rather impressive for one person to do by themselves. Man, Groose has been busy while we've been running around tempering our sword. Let's see, are there any... Oh, there's a cube on Beetle's Island. And there's a chest on Beetle's Island, and there's one inside the Thunderhead. For Beetle's Island, I think we might need to go at night. Since Skyloft is right here, let's go ahead and do that. Which also means we don't have to fly all the way there and back. We can just swoop our way there. Alright. We can also check in, probably like Stritch, if I recall, hangs out over at the pumpkin, so probably I'm going to talk to him in a moment, but I should probably let Colin know that Groose isn't coming back, so... he wants to have his room, probably can. Oh, okay, that was 600, isn't it? Great taste in things, isn't it, Shiny? I found it someplace nearby. No idea what it's for, but it's 600. I don't have that much, sorry. I'm just going to take a nap, if that's alright. No, not until morning. I wanted... went up instead of over. Okay, sorry, I'm going to go to sleep again. All right. Hey, there we go. It's right in there. We got a rupee medal. When you're carrying this, rupees will mysteriously appear more often. Keep it with you when your wallet feels empty. Oh, we might want to go swap that out. Get some more rupees. We asked Fee about Beetle before. This is Beetle, a traveling shopkeeper and proprietor of an airborne item shop that is propelled by his own physical exertion. He works hard during the daytime, so he is very serious about his nighttime rest. He is known to have an attachment to a certain insect. Yeah, I think we have asked her about him before. He's very serious about his nighttime rest, but he doesn't seem to mind letting us have the bed. So... okay, let's go swap out our medal so we can get more rupees. And then we will... then we'll go into the cloud for the other... for the other chest. Well, first we'll stop by the academy to tell Colin about Bruce. Well, I haven't seen the fortune teller much these days. You knew his crystal ball got broken, right? Just hope he's not sitting at home kicking himself for not foreseeing this. Would you mind running over and checking in on him? His house is on the eastern edge of the Skyloft. Oh, okay. I need to check in on the fortune teller. Who, yeah, is not here. Although the fortune teller has a large chest back, like, is that supposed to be like a kind of a literal fortune play on words there? Okay. Well, welcome. Do you have something to deposit with me? The woman who got over her broken heart and is getting prettier by the day? Yes, please. Okay, hand it over. Okay, so heart medal, we're finding hearts more often. Treasure medal, finding treasure. I like finding more treasure. Having a large quiver is nice. We probably don't need the quiver. Let's swap that out for the rupee medal. Okay, get that swapped out. Let's finish. Remember, you can come by anytime you need to remind yourself about how beautiful I am. Let's see. What potion do we have? We have stamina potion, we've got life potion, and which one was this? Oh! That's air potion. If you drink that, your oxygen gauge will reduce less quickly when you're underwater for a short time. No. I know some of my potions might taste a bit strange, but there's no denying that they do what's advertised. But what are these ones? This mysterious elixir is known as Revitalizing Potion. Simply pour it on a broken shield. Okay, yeah, we've had that. We've seen that before. Shield be as good as new. It's amazing. Even restore 4 hearts. No. I don't need window shoppers here, dear. What about this one? That is Guardian Potion. This stuff makes you feel invincible. It's a potion that reduces the damage you take for a little bit of time. If you find yourself facing an opponent who's a little out of your league, this is the potion for you. This kind of potion doesn't come cheap, though. It's 200 rupees. Yeah, let's take that. Guardian Potion. This mysterious potion halves any damage you receive. The effect lasts for 3 minutes. Might be useful in a boss fight. Thank you, sweetie. If you want a potion powered up, go see my husband at the end of the counter. He can mix something up for you. Alright, let's see if we can power it up. Ah, hello. Welcome to my humble little side business over here. I infuse the potions my wife sells with new ingredients to increase their power. It's nothing really, just something I like to do. Well, do you have any potions you would like me to infuse? Yeah. These are the potions you are currently carrying that I can infuse. Okay, you can't infuse fairies. Good to know. Okay. Potion Plus prevents you from losing any hearts for a short time. So instead of just half damage, it becomes no damage. Nice. Okay, I can improve this potion. You sure this is what you want? Yep. Ah, wonderful. Just a moment. Sorry to make you wait like this. All done. Here you are. I hope it didn't set your expectations too high. Can we improve it again? Like in the item guy who improves items can improve most stuff twice, it seems. So prevent us from taking any damage for 3 minutes. I'm afraid this potion can't be improved on. Okay. Thank you for answering that. If you'd like to buy some potions, please speak with my wife. Okay, let's see, we were asked to go check on the fortune teller, so let's go do that. Is he the one who was around the back, I think? Or was this, is the fortune teller's item? Oh yeah, he's got the crystal ball over his door. Fortune teller's spirit's house. I'm fine. Go on. Please leave me be. My crystal ball has shattered, and without it, my eyes can no longer gaze deeply into the future. It's almost as though these exquisite, all-seeing eyes of mine have begun to dull and cloud over with sadness now that my crystal ball is gone. If only I had a new crystal ball to gaze into. Is it not true that you recovered a piece of the windmill from beneath the clouds recently, young man? This shattered crystal ball was salvaged from below by Gano's ancestor long before it found its way into my delicate hands. There may still be others like it where it came from. Yes. Would you search for a new one for me? Sure. Yes, no doubt you can see the gratitude in my eyes. The robot who originally retrieved this crystal ball was said to have reported that he found it in a building atop a mountain peak. Can you believe it? Your dowsing ability can be calibrated to locate the crystal ball that this person is seeking. However, if you're searching for another object that someone has asked you to find, that target will be removed when you switch to this game. Yeah, I don't think we're searching for anything else at the moment, so let's search for the crystal ball. I'm counting on you, young man. Without my crystal ball, I cannot gaze into the future. Oh no, my eyes, they would droop with despair. Please bring me a new crystal ball with all haste. Oh, no, we don't want goddess cubes. We want it's that direction. I think that's is that the Nehru province? No, okay, that's Eldon province. So, okay, it's going to be not just on top of the mountain, it's on top of the volcano. Okay. We still have a couple things to do before we go up that way, but we now have another quest to work on. I think Colin hangs out in Bruce's room, doesn't he? Hey, Colin, Bruce says he's not coming back for a while, so I said, say hi, and I'm sure you won't mind if he stays in your room, stay in his room. What do you want? I won't forget what you've done to me. Ever since you botched that thing with the letter, I've been having nightmares and can't get any sleep. It's just one thing after another. What's going on? I wonder if that bed is cursed. Maybe it's Bruce's revenge. You gotta help me. No, Bruce said it's fine. Well, he didn't, but I don't think he really cares at the moment. But I do think that's another thing kind of speaks well for Bruce, you know, when he said he wanted to stay down on the surface, at least for a while. You know, he did call out Colin and Stritch of, like, hey, can you let him know I'm okay? Yeah, he does see them as his friends and cares about them. It's not just like they're a bunch of bullies together and doesn't really care about him or anything. So we also had a chest in here. Oh, that's right. We're also supposed to be searching for the Triforce, which I guess is probably going to be maybe in the temple Skyloft. Could probably look for that after we find the crystal ball. But why doesn't Fee give us like a Triforce dowsing ability? Okay, where? I'm not sure we've been over to this island yet. It's a little tiny one. We've got a wall of vines full of Walchulas. Okay, an evil crystal, good. Although, actually we should be able to skip a lot of the wall. Just do that. Hey, another rupee medal. While you're carrying this, rupees will mysteriously appear more often. Ooh. So should we have 2 rupee medals? And get lots of rupees? Ow. Okay. I think let's go to Elden Province and look for Crystal Ball and That'll probably be take us to the end of the night. Next week we can decide if we want to have 2 rupee medals or not. Going to Elven Province might also help us see how this rupee medal works. See if we can, like, if it's an extra rupee every minute or so, then like, yeah, doubling that is nice, but I'm not sure that that's really worth using up the slot in our inventory. If it's a few rupees every few seconds or something, then that might be very worth getting. Because it says that it'll cause rupees to mysteriously appear, so that could mean that it'll be a drop rate thing, that it'll increase their drop rate, or it could just mean that as we're walking around, they'll just spontaneously poof, there's a rupee. Okay, it said on top of a mountain. So let's, inside the volcano, that's about as on top of the mountain as we can get. Go there, and then we can work our way down if it's not here. Yeah, this is the summit, so... Oh, is this going to be... Maybe it's going to be in one of the rooms that we... Like, we saw some room areas where it seemed like we couldn't get to before. Maybe it's going to be in one of those. Nope. Nope, because it's going that way. That's... This is the way that we, Okay, well, I want to see this room real quick, because I see a goddess cube in here, and there's stuff across the way. Just haven't, Goddess been just sitting here? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll take one of those. So how do we get over there? I don't see any way to, like, cool the lava. I feel... Do we need to, like, get up there and then walk over there, or is it get over there and then that's our way back? Does this come in from another chamber? Do we, like, get on one of the giant rolly balls in another chamber and walk through here or something? Or, that... Okay. From that chamber, if we can get across, we come there. There, I'm still not sure how that gets us to the goddess cube. Unless maybe our range is increased now we picked up our sword. It has. Okay. At least I think that was a range increase. I don't think we could have done that before. Okay, let's see if we can get up there just because I'm now kind of curious. Well. Okay, I don't don't see a good way up over there, so... Okay. I'm not sure if that's anything, or if that... It's possible that that's just decorative to make us think that there's... that this was part of the temple complex at some point or something. Or maybe there's a hidden way out from the temple that goes up there and goes to a chest or something. That way. Oh. Okay. Not that way. This way. Oh, oh. And then that way. Okay. We just... There we go. Just run over you there. Yeah. Thank you. Oh! There's one there. Does that look like so, yeah. The ancestor probably pulled the matching one of that off. Okay. Okay, those aren't healing hot springs. So, okay, so we're gonna ruin this temple a little bit more by taking another one of its... Like, it only had 2 of them. It already lost 1. We'll take the other one. It appears to be a perfectly spherical object fashioned from solid crystal. It exhibits an extremely high degree of transparency. Okay. I have located a substance that closely resembles the material used in the fortune teller's crystal ball. It should make a suitable replacement. Shall I call the robot to collect it? Yes, please. Master, I will send word to the robot using telepathic transmission. Yep. Scrapper, she still doesn't remember your name. Sorry, buddy. Mistress Fee, I'm here! Oh, you want me to carry this old thing? Hey, Master Shortpants, how come you always get the easy jobs? Yeah, you want to be the one to fight the boss monsters, do you? I'll be waiting for you in the sky, so don't take too long. Master, I suggest we also return to the sky and collect the crystal ball as soon as possible. Yeah, let's go finish up this quest and then we'll call it a night. Is there a... yeah, there's a statue here. Alright, we got a crystal ball for the fortune teller. So next time, we'll be able to, next time we'll start here and we'll maybe find the Triforce. I'm trying to think. Finding the Triforce, for being such an important relic, actually obtaining the Triforce is not something Link can do in very many of the Zelda games. And in a couple of them where he does obtain the Triforce, it's at the very, very end. Here's that bright and shiny crystal bulb, Zet. Hey, watch it. You don't want it to break. If you need me, Clang, feel free to call. For Mistress Fee, I will travel to any destination. Bzz. Oh, what do my eyes behold? This is it. You found it. This is exactly the same as the crystal ball I used before. Fates and fortunes, my eyes are wide with the thrill of possibility and damp with tears of gratitude. I'll be able to start gazing into the future and making predictions at once. Come by the bazaar again and I'll tell you your fortune for a special price. Okay, well, at least I get these 5 gratitude crystals. Alright. Yep, took a lot of gratitude. So much gratitude that he was willing to give us a slight discount on his services. Presumably once, although if it's a perpetual discount, then that might be a little bit better. But yeah, please come by the bazaar when you have the chance. I'll tell you your fortune for a special price. So, all right, let's go. That's probably a good point to stop. Next time we will search Skyloft for the Triforce and see where that might be. So this week I will not be available on Friday, so we won't have a stream for Kingdom Hearts, but I should be back by next Monday, so we'll continue then. Where is it? There's a statue. And yeah. So with that, thank you for joining me. Have a good week, and I will see you next time. Bye.